Today I'm really excited to read you guys' comments on my last video. Thank you guys so much. Billionaire Maker asks, does your boyfriend run the shop with you? Yes, I've been married for about 10 years to my lovely wife, Paige. We have 3 kids, and she is so helpful. My wife has never doubted me or questioned our business, and I think she's been really supportive this whole journey. Paige helps me out in the shop by taking the packages to the post office. She picks up material, she'll help me assemble like keychains and stuff. She's been ride or die since day one, and she's incredible. So yes, I do have somebody that helps me out in the shop. Crafty08 asks, why do people put music in the background? It's always so bad for the video. First of all, thank you so much for the feedback. I genuinely love it. It's great. Generally, I just kind of get bored listening to voices. Some people like that. And I guess it's just personal preference. I think my last video, I probably could have executed it a little differently, maybe played a different song to kind of set tones for different clips. So as of 2026, music is essentially mandatory for YouTube shorts mostly. People are just gonna scroll by if it's not catchy or upbeat. Amato Snake says, manufacturing facility, LMAO, you clown. I think that he's referring to this video. My name is Anthony, and I have a small manufacturing facility that I run out of my garage. I said that because I want to think of myself as not a 3D printing business or a laser cut business. I did kind of say that a little bit jokingly, but I think that the main reason that I said it that way is because sometimes 3D printing businesses get caught in that mindset of, I have a 3D printing business, and that's really dangerous. They're putting their business at high risk of becoming a commodity, and everybody has a 3D printer. Anybody can make an Instagram or say that they're a 3D printing business. When you say, I have a 3D printing business, you're saying to somebody, hey, I have tools. When you tell a customer, I can solve X, Y, and Z, you're helping them solve a problem or creating a solution to their project or their business. What you really should be saying is, hey, I create exact fit parts for blah, blah, blah. Or better yet, I produce personalized high-end desk organizations for remote workers. Even if you're starting out with one 3D printer in your shop, I would act like a micro factory in the sense like you should really shift your thought process from like just a machine to your service or speed or specialization that you provide. Great comment, I love that, thank you so much. Dark Design Studio 99 asks, I starting my own Etsy shop for some custom acrylic signing, but I'm realizing my hobby laser isn't going to cut it with the volume I'm getting. Do you think you'd ever offer production or white labeling for other creators? Wow, yeah, I don't know if you watched the video that you commented on, but that is basically the whole gist of my business right now. I'd say 90% of our business is to help other businesses create their own products and bring their ideas to life. Whether I use a 3D printer or a laser or a CNC router, I've even worked with wood in the past, just as a carpenter, basically. So yeah, honestly, if any of you guys want to work with me, put it in the comments, or I'm gonna put my email address in the description for anything if you guys want to work with me or something. URAC Discipline says 200,000 plus business selling on eBay really means that's a $150,000 or less business after their fees. Yes, that is awesome. Let's talk about that. I think that what he's trying to say is obviously Etsy and eBay take all their fees. We don't sell on eBay anymore, which is fine, but obviously Etsy and Amazon take all their fees too. I kind of want to go over actual numbers as of today, 2026, about Etsy selling fees, and let's make a little mock-up here so everybody can get an idea of this. Let's say you're really smart and you're selling on Etsy and you have free shipping after $35. Price your item at $34 so you don't have to pay for shipping, but you make enough money. You're going to maximize your profits that way, and it will push people to buy another thing. Okay, so $34, let's say it costs $4 to print that thing or laser cut that thing or whatever, and your packaging costs $2. We're going to pass on the shipping price to the customer, so let's say it's $5. So $39 is your total income from Etsy. Let's talk about fees. Etsy has a 6.5% transaction fee and 20-cent listing fee. And there's a payment processing fee of 3% plus 25 cents. You're left with $24.42 profit. But guess what? Etsy also charges those fees on shipping costs, even if the person paid the $5 for shipping. So when you buy that shipping label for $5, it's still gonna charge you 48 cents for all of those fees. Now let's take that a little bit further. If you're a sole proprietor in the United States, you also have to pay 15.3% self-employment tax. You get to pay 10 to 37% federal income taxes. And then state taxes on top of that. Let's just assume that you live in like Florida. I think they don't have a sales tax. We're in Michigan, we have 6%. So really, at the end of the day, you're at about $18 in your pocket after everything for that $34 item. So let's blow this out for that guy's comment. $250,000 with only $34 items. That's 7,353 sales that you need to make in a year. Totally doable, it's fine. Your ending pocket balance is about $133,000. So this comment, great. If you have a $250,000 gross year, do you have a $150,000 business? No, because your business made $250,000. That's the business. That's what people want to see. That's the sexy number that people tell you. You have a $250,000 business and you're paying yourself like what, $63 an hour? At that point, I would hire 2 people for $15 an hour and I'd go and sit on a beach somewhere. So love this comment. That's great. Yes, there's money to be made. It costs money to make money. Honestly, yeah, you could sell on your own website, but it's going to be super hard unless you have like a great marketing team. But even then, you're going to be paying them probably more than the 6% Etsy fee. If you guys have any other great questions or comments, put them down below. I do have another video coming up next week, so make sure that you're subscribed to that. And thank you so much.